Look, bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get a holler. Bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get offended. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Tell him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna holler. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Tell him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait.
All right, guys, so before we get started with this video, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that in my Discord, go ahead and follow my Discord. My Discord shows you how to do everything Fivem related. So I offer courses on how to do peds, clothing, props, faces, tattoos, even animations. So go ahead and join that Discord because I'm teaching everything you need to know within Fivem. So we have our clothing conversion. If you want to convert clothes from Sims 4 to GTA 5 or Fivem, I have that course. If you want to know how to do props is my most greatest course of all. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss what I have to drop in our props course. And I also offer a lot of other courses for free, especially with clothing conversion. Also provide other videos on how to do a lot of stuff Fivem related. So go ahead and join that Discord. I will have it linked below. That way you can get into learning how to make money for yourselves, and also assist people in a Fivem community that wants to purchase a lot of this stuff that I do offer courses in. All right, so go ahead and do that, and we're gonna get into this video. All right, guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to install your custom emotes, or pretty much any emote that you have, dance animations, walking animations, whatever you have made, or ones that you get from GTA 5 mods. Today I'll be showing you guys how to input them into your server. So first things first, if you've watched my other video on the animations, here's an animation that was already made, not from me, but from one of my students. So I'm going to just show you guys how to put this animation in your game once you've already created your animation from out of Blender. So first things first, we have our animation here. So when you have your animation, you should already have your YCD file, which is this here. This is what you will have when you make your emotes or your animations. So if you already have an animation menu, you can go ahead and pull that up. The menu I have is the DPemotes menu, so I will be using that in today's tutorial. So you can always go to the DPemotes website or the GitHub page and download the latest one, which was from October 2019. You can download that, or whatever emote menu you have, you can use. But I will be using the DPemotes menu. So if you're using the same thing, great. If you're not, you can always use your readme file that's in your emote menu and do that. Okay, so once you have your animation made and set and ready, we're gonna go ahead and go into our resources folder, and my animation DPemotes is in my animations ensure file. So I'm just gonna go into there, and you should have your DPemotes or whatever emote menu you have. The first thing you want to go ahead and do is input that YCD file so that we can already have that in. So I'm just gonna minimize this or close this out. And then my YCD file is here. So I'm just gonna go into the stream folder, and I have folders already set. This is the one that came with it, and these are the other emotes that I have inside. So with this one, since I'm doing this as a tutorial, I can put it in here. Yeah, I'm doing it in here. So I'm just gonna put it here, or you can always make a new folder. Since this is a dance, I'm just gonna put dances, and you can just put it in there, and which I double put it in. So I'm gonna delete this one, and it's gonna be in my dances folder, or whatever folder you have. Just go ahead and put it in there. So we're going to go back out and we're going to hit our client folder. Our client folder is where we have our animation list, our emotes, settings to change our emote menu. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull up our animation list because this is where we want to input that animation file name and information. So remember how we made our, if you have watched my animation and did the animation tutorial, remember how we made our animations and we have it set as the animation name .ycd, and when you click onto it, you should get the information. So just make sure that you remember what your clip is set as, the clip name, and also the name of your animation as well, because that is very important when inputting this into your CFG animation CFG list. Okay, so once you click that animation CFG list, you should get this. So just a heads up, it is organized into categories, and you want to make sure whatever animation you have, you are putting them into the right category. So if I have a dance animation, I'm not going to put it under this DP expressions or DP walks. I'm not going to put it under there. I'm going to go into my DP dances and plug this animation into the DP dances. Now, just so you know, just another tip, with those menus, you can always change it with your emote menu here, CFG file or LUA file, and you can add in other categories here. So these are the categories. So you want to make sure that your animation is going into the right category here. So for the purpose of this tutorial or example, we're doing a dance animation. So I'm going to go all the way down to the DP dances or whatever dance menu your menu is under. And it shows you how it will be labeled or what you have to plug in. So remember when I told you guys that you need to remember the name of your animation and also the name of the clip. You're going to need that. So if you already have animations, you're just going to go ahead and copy the first from the first bracket to the comma of the last before the start of the next animation. So I'm going to add in a new animation. I don't want to mess with any of these. So I'm just going to copy this line, this first line, go all the way down to the end line right before your other category and right before the yellow. I'm going to press enter here and Control V paste, and that's the copy of the first animation. So I'm going to tell you what these mean. So just to start off, this first bracket right here in parentheses will actually be the name you would input into your Fivem server. So when you do /E and then the name of the dance animation, this is what will be the name of it. So with this animation that I have, if I want to do this animation in game and I do /E space, I'm going to name this maybe tease me because that's pretty much what the animation is. So this would be your /E name. The next one right here in the first parentheses would be the animation name. So mine's is of the YCD file. So mine's is test took animation.ycd. So I'm just going to copy this name, press paste, and that's the name of the YCD file. The next one is the clip name. So you're going to remember whatever that clip name was, and I believe mine was test took clip. You're going to use that, copy that, and paste it there. So just remember the second parentheses is the, well, third parentheses is the clip name. Now the fourth parentheses will be the name that shows up in the emote menu. So when you scroll through the list of emotes, you should see whatever name there is. So it's going to be, for me, tease me. You can capitalize it. That way this is how it's going to look in the emote menu. All right, so here's where I kind of messed up. It looks like I have deleted a comma or a space. Oh, I deleted the, so you gotta be careful. So I did deleted parentheses there. So if your colors start to change, just make sure you have not deleted anything. All right, so also be sure that the commas are after the parentheses. So it should look normally or similar to the ones above. So before you save this, just make sure everything's correct, or you're gonna get errors in your server config or your console. So you just want to make sure everything's correct. Like I had the commas in here, so just go ahead and fix that. So the next one is the animation options, in which they have it as emote loop. So this is what gets your emotes to continue to do the same animation over and over and over without it stopping. So you want to make sure that emote loop is set to true. If you don't want it to repeat itself, make sure you put it as false. You can also add, if your dance animation, if you want to move your character with your dance animation, you can also just copy this emote moving equals true, and then put it under this, put an insert, and then put it there. I'm not going to do that because it makes no sense for this emote to be moving or walking and dancing at the same time. So that's pretty much it. What we want to go ahead and do now is test this out. So just make sure that you save this CFG or LUA, I'm sorry. Just save the LUA. And that's pretty much how you input your animation that you made or any other animations that you get from GTA 5 mods. So we're going to go ahead and test this animation out. So I'm just going to close out everything here. And I will show you how it looks in game. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and test this animation. Like I said earlier, this animation is from one of my students. So I'm going to use this as an example to show you guys that it works and test it out. So whatever menu you have, you're just going to plug up that or pull up that menu. And like I said earlier, with the categories, you want to make sure that it's under the correct category. So if I put it under the wrong one, it would be under here, but it should not be. So I put it under dances. So I'm going to go into dances, and it's here, tease me. And like I said, with the underscore or with the /E, the first bracket was tease me. So that's the name of the E that I will use, or /E that I will use. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And this is pretty much the emote that we already made from Blender, and it should look the same.
I can't be with, no. Oh, you can't touch this. Hey, bitch, I do rich shit. My money thick. Hey, walk with a limp. I'm on some pimp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit.
So this emote is pretty long, but I'm pretty sure it will loop. Because we put it as emote loop true. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any other suggestions or any video suggestions, go ahead and leave comments below. I'm looking forward to doing more videos like this, showing you guys how to do more stuff in regards to Fivem and GTA 5. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I need more subscribers, you guys. Alright, see you next time.
Put her in the headlock with my elbow. Now she done reversed. Got up on the dick and ride the shit like a Camaro.